Konami.
Ah, but look at this. Look at this improvement in graphics quality. You thought this was real, but actually it was a reflection!
No, I could tell it was a reflection. It was upside down.
This is Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. We're going to start a new game. First I'm going to delete the wait, no, that's the wrong button. I got this. That's my test data. Delete that, okay. And then I'm going to...
Are the controls configured?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's alright. It works.
God, this font.
Yeah, it's
I think that's a V
it's
that you
extra.
just put in.
So, wait, V, U, V.
Yes.
50 years have passed since Simon van Belmont. I mixed up the B and the V there, but that's okay because I'm giving it some time to scroll. 50 years have passed since Simon Belmont vanquished the curse of Dracula. Fate has dictated that Juste Belmont, blood descendant of the Belmont family, hunt for the relics of Dracula. One day, Juste's best friend, Maxim, who had set out on a training expedition 2 years earlier, returned unexpectedly, his body covered with wounds. He informs Juste that Lyde, a childhood friend whom they both deeply care about, has been kidnapped. Maxim has completely lost his memory of his time training away from home, and only has vague images of the kidnapping. Ignoring his bodily injuries, Maxim leads Juste to the place where he believes Lyde is being held captive. Passing through the thick fog, the two men happen upon a castle undocumented on any map. Could this be the fabled Dracula's castle? Standing solemnly in the night, this forbidding castle welcomes its unexpected guest as the moonlight shines upon it. Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. So you truly believe that Lyde was brought to this castle?
My memory fails me, but this seems to be the place. Don't you believe me?
I know better than anyone that you are not the type to lie.
Just...
Ah! Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's Lyde you should be concerned about, not me. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. You have my word.
Okay then. I'll see you inside. So this is Juste. That's Thunder. Juste Belmont as the Vampire Slayer. He's got his whip. And he's learned from Simon how to flail the whip around. That's useful. He can jump. And when he jumps, he's got his Belmont aura. You know, that Belmont aura that Belmonts have.
Yes.
He can also forward dash and backward dash. This is useful in combat. This, nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna just walk out and oh. Well, that's not good.
Okay, so, here we have Dracula's mech.
Ow. It's okay, we got away from it. I'm sure Maxim is right behind us.
Yes. Surely.
This is the entrance to the castle. Don't mind the things in the background.
But I think I'd like to mind them. I feel like I should mind them.
You probably should, but don't.
Okay.
We got our first sub-weapon, the knife.
Okay.
It does knife-like things. Ow. Yeah, definitely don't mind the thing in the background.
Just this floating eye with a scorpion tail.
Yep, they are known as peepers. think they're the peepers. I'd have to check the monster menu.
I mean, that's what I would call something like that. Peepers.
Ah!
Casual wear.
Yes, the enemies drop items in this game because this is a Symphony of the Night style Castlevania. In this case, it drops some casual wear, which are clothes worn by city folk. It increases the defense by 1, but more importantly, it increases the intelligence by 5.
City
I also
folks
have
are smart.
Juste Belmont's bracelet. He's grown attached to it, and he always wears it. So we can take it off. It has no stat effects. We also have this whip slot, but we don't have anything to equip in it right now.
Okay.
Some other things on our inventory or menu here. We have our list of items. We have none. But
Status, good.
Status is good. Status is good. Good status. We see our hit points, our MP, and our hearts. We also see our stats, strength, how much damage we can do, defense, how much damage we can take before it deals hit point damage. Intelligence affects magic attacks, and luck affects item drops from enemies. We have spell books, by which I mean we have a bunch of question marks. We have relics, additional question marks that are
Question
all off.
marks with an on-off switch.
Yes. We can adjust the keys there. There's some secret info, by which I mean there isn't.
Well, it's a secret.
Yeah. And there's a quick save function because this is a Game Boy Advance game, and they learned how to do quick saves. So that's neat.
But it cannot be used until the game has been saved.
Right.
At least
we need
once.
to at least get to a save point. We see Juste's portrait on the left. We have our level, XP, how much XP you need to get to the next level, how long you've been playing, and how much gold you have. So you know, standard stuff. And here we are in the Shrine of the Apostles, where there's a wall. So we're gonna go back. Using a sub-weapon uses hearts. So every time I throw a knife, it uses 1 heart.
So Chad asks, does luck actually work in this game?
Good question. Maybe. There's also life up max, heart up max, and MP up max that we can get. Down here, there's some kind of blocking our way. So, we've done that. But we also found another sub-weapon, one that we haven't seen before. Unless we have. Did we see the book before?
It's...
Did we see Leon have a book?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, I'll show you what the book does. After I pick it up again. It does this. Which is pretty nice, I guess. Nope. If I push select, I open up the map. I think we can go up here. Oh,
That's a shoe.
I found leather boots! So let's put those on. Nope, I said put them on. And we see that that goes into our legs slot.
They're quite comfortable.
Yeah. As usual, dangling the whip does only little damage. There
Fist.
is a brand new sub-weapon, the fist. You want to know what the fist does?
Is it an awesome punch?
Something like that. Also, we've acquired our first relic, the Soul Orb. Going through a lot of stuff here. Soul Orb allows you to tell how much damage you do to an enemy. Because normally, when you hit the enemy, nothing happens. But now, we can hit them and see that we're doing 12 damage with our whip hit.
Okay, I mean, useful information to have.
Yeah. Especially when determining what attacks are stronger.
Yeah.
Let's go up here. Oh! Here we find some leather armor.
Got yourself a leather set.
Yeah.
Presumably that replaces your casual wear.
It does replace my casual wear. It has more defense, but it does not have the intelligence boost that casual wear does. Because the casual wear is not very defensive, but it's very smart.
Well, yeah, it's by city folk. City folk are smarter than the country folk.
Yeah.
This is an objective fact that everyone knows.
We can also see that hitting things with the dangling whip deals a significant less amount of damage. Significantly less damage.
Potion!
Yeah, we know what potions do at this point. You drink them and they heal stuff.
Yep, that's a video game standard.
Money. Money will be useful later.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Indeed. Oh, right, I forgot to show off the fist. There's a good place to do that. Let me find an enemy. There's a skeleton up there. Ah! And a spear guard.
So...
Yep.
You...
Yep. Just go full JoJo on you. It's pretty great, right?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
So you can see Juste is, instantly better than some of the other Belmonts we've met.
Definitely better than, Leon.
Yep. And he's learned from Simon, so that shows you something.
Yeah.
Ah, holy water. Holy water is another sub-weapon. We've seen it.
Oh, save room.
Save room. Let's save. Game is saved. So, holy water does what you expect. It falls into a pit. Hey! Don't throw your head at me! Ow! Jerk. Holy water. It has a little bit of a trail on this one.
That makes it much more useful than other holy waters.
Yeah, especially Castlevania 4's just kind of exploding in place. And Castlevania 2's nothing except revealing holes. But, sub-weapons are nothing really new in Castlevania. We've kind of seen what they do before. But this game has something interesting in it as well. We'll get to that in a short amount of time, for sure. Just exploring some dead-end paths.
Door!
The Marble Corridor.
Yeah, this is certainly a corridor made of marble. At least mostly of marble. There seems to be some gold-colored bricks, possibly gold, actual gold, and...
Probably, like... Oh yeah, we can also duck and pose.
Very important.
Oh, hello.
High def.
The color of your soul. You must be a Belmont. That is correct. This overwhelming power. Death? Indeed. His name dynamically updated. Which means this is, in fact, Dracula's castle. That might be true, though the power that is here is not my lord's. What do you mean? I must go now. We shall meet again, son of Belmont. Ah, he got away.
Do you want me to do the voices for all the other
Yeah, sure.
characters?
That works for me.
That's fun.
Here we find a castle
Map!
map. So now we
Map!
can see map!
Hooray!
So we know that in the bottom right there, not the hole, but to the right, there was a relic that we couldn't get from this side, from that side. So we should make it our goal to get around there.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. So we're going to sort of do that. Sort of.
Yeah, this game doesn't look super great because it's a Game Boy Advance game.
Yes. In
So
fact, it's one of the earliest Game Boy Advance Castlevanias.
So, like, it's made for a very small screen.
Oh, yeah. That said, we're going to get to Castlevania games on the Game Boy Advance that look really good. But this is just kind of... It's got an aura. It's got shadow dash. That's cool, right? So if we go up here, I can move this box.
Pushing crates.
Yep. You gotta have a crate pushing puzzle. This is a video game after all. Push crates, blow up barrels. So, as we ascend... Ooh. Ow. We find our first new cool thing. It's not the Hard Up Max. It is instead this book! The Ice Book! We can now equip a spell book.
Aha. Aha.
Now, any sub-weapon we use has ice attached to it. And instead of using hearts, it'll use MP, which regenerates over time.
Well. Now, I see it said you can use many spells. Is it just one per sub-weapon, or are there several options?
We're going to get several different spell books as time goes on.
Well, yeah, but I meant like per spell book.
Oh, there's only one spell per spell book per sub-weapon. But that means there's a lot of combinations.
Yeah, how many sub-weapons are there in this game?
Ooh,
I mean, there's
like
the
the basic
usual...
7?
The dagger, the holy water. I assume the cross is in this.
Yeah, I assume the cross is in this. The knife.
Knife. I already said dagger.
Oh, the fist. The book.
The fist. The book. Axe?
Axe is in here, I believe.
Stopwatch?
No.
I feel like that's all the sub-weapons that I'm aware of. So that's 6 different sub-weapons.
Yep.
So that, and it looked like there were 4 spell books, so that's 24 spells.
Yeah. It's quite a bit. Look at these guys.
That's some weird demon head statues.
We are now in the Room of Illusion.
Illusion? I don't like that. I don't like all the flashing. Why is the ceiling flickering?
It's probably torchlight. It's fine. I am so very hurt. I should probably go back to a save room.
You may want to pop one of those potions you've been picking up.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop a potion and go back to a save room. Backdash my way to a save room. Wait, okay. I'm good at jumping. I'm like at full now from the potion.
Yeah, that potion healed you up to full, so I don't know what you're rushing out.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing either. Get out of here. Is this forward?
It's
kind of
another
forward.
direction of forward.
Oh no, we're already lost!
Dracula's castle is a maze of horror? Or confusion, or just kind of there. It's a maze of there. Rolling!
That's a nice trick.
Lizard roll. some kind of potion. Life max up. Nice. And it's a
Which
full
heals.
heal. Zoom.
It's true, the castle is a creature of chaos, but we won't get into that until later.
Medusa head.
These ones thankfully do not turn you into stone, and are fairly easy to dispatch. Ah!
Bracelet.
Even better!
Candy stripe.
A
Bandana!
fancy bandana!
Oh man.
We're gonna put that right on our head.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How did that affect your stats? I did not see.
It has increased our defense by 1.
Okay. But it's increased your style immeasurably.
So you were saying that you didn't like the flashiness? Like the flashing lights? I'm sorry. This room is not better. This is not my first time playing, but it's my first time playing in a long time. Ah, now we get to see what the Ice Fist does. We can't progress any further because I don't know how to slide. It's a charge attack.
So I think I love the Hypnotoad now.
That's the power of illusion, I guess. So not much to do down here, I guess. For now.
We've taken all of the illusions that we can, and now we're back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity. I wish gravity was gone, then I could, like, double jump or something. But for now, Metroid cannot crawl. That is correct. Let's go this way. Gleeman! And the axe!
Ooh.
So, first, let's show off what the axe does normally.
Oh, is it just the standard,
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's a big axe.
it's a big axe! And now, with... We'll turn the spellbook back on. And... This will go up.
There's kind of a dead-end room here. Might be a save room.
Hey. Axe Ice does that. We really need to get that lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah, it was in the Room of Apostles. There was a lizard-looking thing. First, I've got gloves, which I think counts as goods. No, it counts as hands. But I'm going to replace my bracelet because I don't need the bracelet. It's fine.
They're warm.
Yeah, now I have full leather armor, except for maybe a helmet.
Yeah, there's got to be a leather helmet.
But would we choose it over a bandana?
I mean, it depends on whether you value stats over style.
Lots of Medusa, yeah. Ah! A red stone! You mean the Crimson Stone? No, I don't, actually. This is, a whip enhancement. It adds fire. It might not look like it, but it definitely does.
I mean, it was already setting things on fire. With the holy, you know. But, it's definitely doing more damage. We can see that with the numbers.
Yep. Oh yeah, ice book. Not bad, right? Not bad?
Just, sort of have a wave of destruction.
An ice wave of destruction.
I don't know why you're not using that constantly.
Well, it uses MP for one.
You have so much MP.
I have
that
so much
didn't
MP
take up much. Anti-venom, yay!
Now we can defeat Spider-Man's arch nemesis.
Okay, it does take some time to play the animation, so that's a reason not to use it constantly.
What's going on? Oh. Oh! There's a thing! I want the thing! But I can't jump!
You don't have mad ups. Where do you get mad ups?
Gonna have to find out.
I don't think you get it by ramming yourself face first into a skeleton.
No, but I love doing that. If you like seeing people ram themselves head first into skeletons, this is the LP for you.
Might want to go back.
I don't trust that door.
I don't know. It seems pretty trustworthy to me.
I'll trust it after I save.
I mean, if that door asked to borrow some money, I'd probably say yeah.
I don't think Juste taught anybody the forward dash because he realized it's a terrible idea in the general case. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to Brown.
It's not Brown, it's Batwing! And we fight a giant bat.
Okay. That's not the boss I was expecting to see here. But, sure. Giant bat.
So giant bat is going to be resistant to the on-the-groundness that is ice book. We'll just use regular book.
Honestly, I like to think that he's just taking this book, sticking it onto the end of his whip, and spinning it around.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's how you use a magic book, right?
That's how you use a Bible.
Okay, so the little bats are just non-corporeal. Or in the foreground or something. So, no boss health bar.
Nope.
I assume there's a relic at some point that you need that shows you enemy health bars or something.
I don't think so.
Cool!
See, the game acknowledged it. I'm cool.
So, what did you actually get there?
I defeated a boss.
And it was cool.
It was cool.
And that's it?
For that particular boss, yes.
Well, okay then.
It was not a very difficult boss. It also frees up that passage so that we can travel through it without having to fight a boss.
Well...
so I guess we'll head down? Ah, more holy water. And the fairy journal.
Fairy journal?
Yes. The fairy journal allows you to recognize the names of enemies.
Okay, it's your Monsterpedia.
Sort of. It's... the monster's name will appear on the screen when you hit it. And this is the Wailing Way. It's full of these ghosts and armors that throw rocks. Called rock armor.
Rock armor? Where's axe armor?
Probably defending the keep of the castle, where I would put my axe armors. Ow.
Level up! Or more accurately, level up.
Level up.
Because it was one word.
That's a mana prism. You've seen those in previous games. They refill your MP. And there's a bone pillar. You remember bone pillars? They're fun, right?
That one had to turn around. Breathing a spout of flame. What is this bullshit? This is new and I don't like it.
Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
So,
Ow.
the top one spits a fireball like normal. The bottom one breathes a spout of flame.
Yep.
Like a jerk.
Yep. My favorite move is, of course, this. There we go. I believe these guys are actually resistant to fire.
I mean, that would make sense.
It's this way. It's not on the map. Ah, there's something up there. Can't
That's
get
some
it.
kind of fancy shirt.
Ah, I can't get up here either. It's some kind of... is that a ring? I can't tell. My HUD's in the way. Damn.
Well, so many nice places currently locked off to you.
I'll have to remember to come back here somehow.
It's too bad you don't have a marker that you can put on your map
Yeah, that wasn't invented.
that you can use to remind yourself of a previous place. Do you find those later?
No,
Or are they just not in this game?
not in this game.
Okay.
Just gonna sit here and take a drink. Ah, refreshing.
Now, I noticed that you can still get crits with your dangly whip.
Yep. Crits are just a thing that happens. I think it's based on luck.
So, it seems to me you could get a build that's all about crits. Perhaps buffing your crit chance and damage, if that's a thing that you can do. And then just dangle flail, because your dangling deals more individual hits.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're weaker, if you get enough crits, it should balance out. Possibly.
Theoretically. Unfortunately, mobility is your best weapon of defense. Weapon of defense? Is that a thing I said?
That is a series of words that left your mouth.
Well,
in that particular sequence, yes.
It's my weapon of defense. What did I mean when I said that? I meant your best way of avoiding damage is to not get hit. That's how you avoid damage. And that means staying mobile, and therefore not dangle. Because you can't move while you're dangling. Like with these guys, it's good to dash in and out. Alright, we should be closing in on our target soon. We dropped a piece of gold worth $1. As we established here in the... Are we still in the 17th century?
Let's see what, this was 50 years after Simon? It said
This is 50 years after Castlevania 2.
So, this would be sometime in the 1700s, mid to late 1700s. Let me find the timeline. Harmony of Dissonance takes place in 1748.
Oh, hey, the cross. Oh, but I died. That sucks. Now we gotta do all that over again.
Well,
Yeah, this is, not one of the more beloved Castlevania games. Oh. I found a monster tab. We were talking about a monster manual before. Well, this allows you to see the data of monsters that we meet. It is our Monsterpedia. Yay! See, we can see bats, Medusa heads. We can see what they're tolerant to, what items they drop if we've found the item that they dropped.
yes. So we can see that some of the things we've met have rare drops that we have not seen yet.
Yes.
Or even common drops that we have not seen yet.
Yes. We also see in this room a fucking big ghost!
Large Ghost. Its name is just Large Ghost.
Well, it's because it's a ghost, but it's large. I mean, what would you call it?
Giant skull or something like that.
I mean, I called it fucking Big Ghost, but I don't think that would fit on the encyclopedia.
There could be like... have it be a named thing. Like fucking Golgoroth's skull. Some shit like that.
No, it's just a large ghost. I got a cross.
Check it out.
Alright, well, as usual, we're gonna take our book off. Flings, it comes back. It's nice. But with, no, wait, spell books. Nice! Good. It becomes some sort of satellite of shooting ice.
I think if you hide like underneath it where the thing just was, and use your cross, then you'll be in a safe position. Or just do that.
Maxim! Are you alright?
Oh, it's Juste, is that you? I'm glad you're alright.
What's wrong with you? Standing around in a daze leaves you vulnerable.
I think I've been in this castle before.
What did you say?
I can't clearly recall, but I think I've been here before.
Your memory is coming back to you?
It seems so. I've been feeling strange since coming to the castle. If we continue a little further, perhaps I may be able to recall something.
Come on, let's go together, Maxim.
No, if we're going to find Lyde, we must separate. We'll cover more ground.
Yes, you are right.
Be careful, Juste.
Watch your back too, Maxim.
Perfectly
there's a
normal
boss.
happenings.
Hi!
Living armor!
Ow.
Can you... No, you can't dash to dodge, like, through a thing.
No. Your dash does not make you invulnerable. It has no invincibility things. It just moves you very fast.
Got it pinned. Got its back to the wall.
Fortunately, I'm out of MP.
Oh no!
Which means I should take off my spellbook so that I use hearts. That worked well.
Yay! That one's not cool.
Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't cool. Anyway, here we go. We got a lizard tail. I did skip the Game Boy ones. Why? So yeah, down and jump. The user may slide. Also, button.
I would imagine Dracula's Castle coming back sooner had something to do with the shit that Simon got up to.
Yeah, apparently Juste is now in charge of collecting all of the random parts that Simon died collecting. So now with the ability to slide, we can go to a couple new places.
So why does the lizard tail let you slide?
Because lizards slide? Lizards are small?
But it's just a tail. You found a lizard tail.
Yes. A relic called the lizard tail. Which, the icon of which is a lizard.
Okay.
I don't know why it's called a lizard tail.
Okay.
Yeah. Ice and Dagger is a thing that I've collected.
Yes.
And we can watch what it does up here. With bats.
Ooh.
Yeah, it kind of does a Macross missile thing. How long have we been going for? About
48 minutes.
We'll make it a short one today, I think.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
Armor Knight. As opposed to the unarmored knights.
Armored knight as opposed to the knight that is armor.
I'll take a quick save here. Not a quick save, but a quick save. Remember where we were. Go over that way, or was that a jump?
That, I think, was a jump. Yeah, it's a jump. There was some places in the illusion corridor. Yeah, slide. The magic seems extremely powerful for a renewable resource.
Yes. It's probably intended to be such. Because your life is certainly not renewable.
Yeah, it was down from here.
That way. Ow.
So it almost feels like hearts are meaningless now. Because you have MP. Like, hearts are only as a backup if you run out of MP and need to still fight stuff and can't take a time to stop.
Yeah. Heart max up!
And a path.
A lucky charm.
Yay!
Increases your luck, but
By
you're not allowed to
10.
look inside. I think that's a Japanese charm thing.
Something like that.
Yeah. So do I want to swap defense for luck? It's
One defense for luck?
increase of luck.
Yes.
Yeah. And this thing. For some reason, things look a bit different than they did before. No, I'm in the castle treasury. skeleton ribs. They're skeletons that throw boomerangs at you, except the boomerangs are ribs.
But is the skeleton entirely made of ribs?
No.
Then I think it's a poor name, and it should feel bad for itself.
I have no idea where I am. I'm over here, apparently.
So, we seem to be either in front of an active volcano or casually descending into hell.
One and or both.
I mean, they both seem equally likely for Dracula's castle.
It's locked.
The enemies in this area seem to have a lot of health.
They do. Feather Demon was a boss in Symphony of the Night, I believe. This is a skeleton blaze. It's one of them kung fu-able skeletons.
And I remember those guys. They were a pain in the ass for Hector.
Well, Hector fought zombies. There were skeleton blazes as well, weren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like the weird ninja things that burrowed. Or no, the burrowing ones were the assassins. The blazes were the ones that did backflips and threw bombs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Weird ninjas.
I'm already forgetting everything about that game.
Good.
Here's a skeleton flail. He's a skeleton with a flail.
It's not... That's a weird flail.
It's really weird for a flail.
A flail at the end of a pole.
Yeah.
Like, that really just seems unwieldy.
Well, that's okay because he doesn't have any muscles. Does that make it okay?
No.
Here's a heart max up. That makes it okay, right?
I mean, as far as we're concerned, everything's fine because they're pathetic, but... So we're at 56 minutes now, so...
Alright. So we save inside this molten treasure room and call it here?
I mean, you just saved.
Well, I mean, like, call it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Yes.
So yeah, this is our first entry into a, one of the new style Castlevania games.
Yeah, this definitely seems like it's going to be a lot more fun than
Yeah!
anything we've played so far.
Kind of.
Here.
Kind of. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.